Wish I didn't crash in that moment, but hey, convenient. Watch me fucking do this, and then like the next 20 minutes, the story finishes. If that happens, this is gonna be the saddest thing that's ever happened to me. But let's hope not. Usually, I can never get a tower phase. They seem to last 2 hours unless it's like exploration or something, because I crash too much. But we're here, and oh shit, different
Got it.
thumbnail. So now we're on 82 then, which I have a special thumbnail only made for this patch specifically. Pretty sure it doesn't just end here, right? Okay, there's that. Please. Or you can just take 10 years, that's fine.
Looks like Anka's in trouble again.
Okay. Let's do this. I don't know how much is actually left of the story itself, but let's find out. How the mic sound, I guess. I don't know how much is actually left of the story itself, but let's find out. What is this? How the mic sound, I guess. Well, let me grab this. Alright, let me sub. Okay. Please. There we go. Yeet. Alright, let's do this. Oh, this is Gray Fox's room. Did you manage to find any clues on that hard drive?
Most of the data on the hard drive was completely destroyed, so I couldn't restore it. I did manage to restore a single message in an image, though. Take a look.
Oh, cleric's message. Preliminary research on T5 suppressor now complete. Oh, great. Like a new type suppressor. Think we may have stumbled upon something monumental here, Gray Fox. And we begin small scale production and testing success on T5 will offer us new avenue for undoing the aberrations of our world. We require even more test subjects along with a new source of funding. As it stands, we have produced 10 T5 suppressor prototypes. One of them will be sent to you along with the hard drive. Stay safe. So that was what the message said. I just was a little curious what the message said. Anyways, this cleric person, the person that we're looking for.
Glad it helps. I just wish it revealed who this cleric person really is. But I guess this is all I can do for now.
Already done enough, Greyflower. Just leave the rest to me. After all, this suppressor is somehow tied to
Then you'd better
Hycros.
get going. Or else it'll all be for nothing. Which reminds me, you still remember our promise, right?
My ears. Uh, alright, Karen agreed to let you in on this. I know you're doing the right thing. That's why you've been working so hard lately. Just like Dewey told us back At Blue Planet, hard work always pays
You.
off.
You didn't actually get brainwashed by Dewey's training, did you?
No. Dot dot. Dot. Are we doing this right now?
Never mind. Do you have anything else for me to do?
Not yet. All we can do is wait until Gethos Smart City is
Then it's
activated.
back to being useless for me. Great.
What a strangely cute size she has.
Ugh. It's like being the helpless main character in a cliche teen drama. All I can do is rely on others to support me.
Don't think like that. Is she worried that she's been doing the wrong thing this whole time? That she gave up on her late mother's wishes? I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that. There's nothing wrong with being a rebellious heroine, you know. All they want is to be themselves even when they feel completely helpless.
You're saying I look helpless?
No, don't give me those eyes. That's not what I meant. All I'm saying is that you're doing great. No matter what you do, you always give it your all. You always try to make the right call. Isn't that right? Can't predict the future, Gray Fox. In fact, most of us have a hard time seeing our situations in a clear way. All we can do is try to make the choice that seems right to us in the moment. Anka and Rosa have been down this road more times than I can count. Even Kieran, with all the weight of the reality reshaping program on his shoulders, can't guarantee he's making all the right calls.
What exactly are you trying to say?
You chose to become a hacker to oppose your father's schemes, to help Anka by joining Wednesday. I don't see anything wrong with the decisions or their outcomes. They were the best choices you could have made at the time. Everything you've done since then has been about making sure the decisions were worth it. You've done everything you can, so there's no need to worry about disappointing anyone. If your mother was still around, sure, she would be proud to see you as you are now. The opposite of what she was saying before in the last stream at the very end, when just before it crashed, whatever. As long as she truly loved you, she would be happy just to see you living on your own terms. As for becoming a master pianist, I mean, the master's young lady.
Did you mean to say a pianist?
You know what? Let's not say that. Nope, what makes you say that? I just said it, didn't I? Do you want to become a pianist?
OD777, check the communications log.
Yeah, I guess he just ousted himself. I don't know why I would do that.
Accessing communication log. Sent one message to the researcher 17 minutes ago. Started a call with the researcher 22 minutes ago. Sent 57 messages to Aserata Todd today at 10 a.m.
OD777, shut down!
So, I hope she isn't mad at us for that. Don't worry, I'll keep everything you said to Odie a secret. You can trust me on that. Should I delete the recording then? Mia, you didn't delete
Did you
it yet?
record it?
Mia, didn't I tell you to delete it a while ago? I was going to, but incoming message interrupted the process. Still have to go back to Hycross and investigate some clues, so just kick back and relax for now, okay? Let you know when the smart city's been activated. Bye. I hope that didn't sour our relationship a bit too much. Return to the algorithm arc. I did not think we were going back there. Did we go there? Or did we just... It's probably faster to do this. Yeah. Yes. Alright, let's talk the plot. We haven't talked the plotty in a while, have we? Well, as I feared, this is going to be very unfortunate. Um, because usually when we go back to talk to Plotty, that's usually when the actual story actually ends for this next part. And if it ends here, it's gonna put a sour taste in my mouth, boy. After like the over 2.5 hours last stream, I had to cut this in half, or not really half. I had to cut this because I just happened to crash when I wanted to check something. Just great. The worst part is, as much as I would love to make up for the lost time that's going to be shown here, I'm going to have to let it end because I got to go. It's 2 in the morning. I need to check something else, which is the reason why I need to hurry this up. Hey, Potty, do you have a voice today, or are you going to have no voice again for this part, just like the last part? Oh, no. No voice again. Well, just a time authorizer. I probably have some serious discoveries to tell you about first. As the protagonist tells Plotty about everything that has happened, her expression becomes more and more grave. The cleric, the T5 suppressor, void piercer. There's just no end to the questions. Authorizer, I guess first. Problem with Authorizer 968. You first entered the network, I never expected for you to encounter those things, so I never mentioned them to you. In the wake of the cataclysm, we discovered an unknown agent, Dell's Authorizer 968, had tampered with the parameters of the first time retracement. For decades, hackers have been constantly searching for the cause of the cataclysm. Authorizer 968 is seen as a critical clue in the investigation. To this day, no one knows Authorizer 968's true identity. In fact, we don't even know if they still exist in this world. Hykros has always suspected that it was one of the earliest members of the heirs of Ida. It is suspected that you would come across anything linked to Authorizer 968. If this person was truly the perpetrator behind that cataclysm, you can't say for sure that Authorizer 968 is connected to the person who sent you the false communication, at least not yet. Until then, stay on your guard. So to keep the lookout for our hidden enemy. Do you have any idea why 968 would have wanted to cause the cataclysm? Based on what you told me just now, guess those Smart City is a tool for achieving origin, resonance, and ultimately initiating time retracement on a global scale. To do this, however, the Smart City requires an authorizer that can establish a perfect cybernetic link with it. Thus, an authorizer with this capability is known as a perfect authorizer, but to this day, no authorizer has been able to fulfill that role, including us. Well, that's a shame. This is what drives Hykro's process for rotating authorizers on a regular basis. Those who are unable to match it perfectly with the system must bear an enormous physical burden during the time as the authorizer. Theoretically, a foolproof time retracement can only be achieved if Gusto's Smart City is activated by a perfect authorizer. Great, we are not perfect. So 968 wasn't a perfect authorizer either. Of course not, and to this day, Hykro still hasn't discovered the exact cause of the cataclysm, even though we have a number of fragmented files proving the existence of Authorizer 968. We still don't know if the cataclysm was caused by 968's deliberate sabotage or if their incapability led to a critical error during the time retracement. Correct, but maybe your latest mission will provide the answers we seek, right? Avoid Pierce's corruption, which this is very concerning. And now I have to hope that Antoria can save Shirley or get her back. I don't know if we can really save her by getting her back right away because of what happened. Regarding Avoid Pierce's corruption, I can't share much with you at this time. However, my research into the alteration virus has produced a number of new discoveries which may be connected to this phenomenon. The alteration virus attacks the source of an authorizer's consciousness data when connected to the network. In other words, it can cause you actual harm. Oh, great. If your consciousness is severely damaged, you can die even within the network's world. For that reason, I'm planning to change authorizers. So that's why Void Piercer took that hit from me. Sorry, Plutty. I can't just walk away from this operation. The only person who's going back into the network is me. If I want to save Nem from the alteration virus, I need to go back and make sure Kieran's time retracement plan succeeds. Not only that, but I'm still curious about that mysterious symbol, especially since we don't know how it's connected to Nem's corruption. I know you're under a lot of pressure right now, but I need you to send me back into the network. I understand. I'll upgrade your antivirus program, but you still need to stay on your guard. Remember, you're able to leave the foundation layer at will now. If you encounter a virus that you can't handle, just get out of there. Your safety is our primary concern. Understood, I'll be careful. Yeah, and every time I end up in a situation where I feel like I'm about to get my ass beat, because I guess that's our plot in Tower Fantasy. We look like we would be powerful, but then we have a cutscene where we get hoed, and it happens so often. I swear, it's not even a joke anymore. Anyways, the cleric and the T5 suppressor. This is also interesting. Suppressors are beyond my area of expertise, but I'll make sure these T5 suppressor blueprints are given to the right researchers. If they make any new findings, I'll let you know right away. As for cleric, sounds like this person may likely be our enemy. Somehow they've been using authorized powers to make problems for you at every turn. That's why I'm going to start by looking into the origins of these blueprints. If they happen to come from an undisclosed high-cost laboratory, it'll narrow down the possible list of suspects. I read that in a different way, but it's go good. I'm counting on you, Plotty. Aside from this, the Asperia within the network is getting closer and closer to the Cataclysm. I was thinking, yeah, when we do the time retracement play, this is the second one. This is the one we're involved with. This was when the Cataclysm happened. What's gonna happen? I feel like we're getting close to the end of the Gestos network story. Is my theory right now. So yeah. The suppressors can be used to keep humans from turning to aberrants. What if we manufacture some suppressors in that world to distribute them to people inside? How would that work? You want to use the blueprints to make the suppressors for your friends, right? Not just them. It's everyone's in it. I know that they're just data points to you, but it's just not how I see them anymore. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I have to do more than just say Shirley. I have to say every single person in that world. I guess so. Even knowing that their world might disappear once the network has been repaired. Right. I didn't think about that. Don't know if that will actually happen, right? I just want to do my best under the current circumstances, that's all. I see, I may not fully understand how you feel, but I promise to do everything in my power to help you. The suppressor blueprints have been sent to your terminal. What you choose to do with them now is up to you. Thank you, Bloody. Makes me sad that we didn't get to hear her voice, man. This is like the second patch for the story that she didn't show her voice. So I guess they're getting hit with the strike still in various different games. But you know, we've heard some English voices. It's just I'm a little bit sad to play this. No more. I assume that's where the story ends. Oh, there's a return to the network option. What does this mean? Hold on. I'm gonna do that teleport just because if it's actually us going back to Kieran, then so be it. But I have a feeling it's also not gonna help. But I hope I'm wrong. Talk to Mia.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Alright, what did Mia have to say? Authorizer, your playstyle is really difficult to pull off. It shouldn't be too bad. All I need to do is convince Kieran to use the Federation's vast resources to mass produce these suppressors and distribute them to every single person on Ida. It'd be a problem if I tried to do it myself, but Kieran can act in the interests of every citizen. But if we do this, this means revealing a horrifying truth about the Aberrants to everyone in Ida. Oh, I forgot about that. Hmm. We'll just have to trust Kieran as the Secretary General of the Federation. He'll know how to distribute the suppressor better than anyone else. Based on what I know about him, even if he's reluctant to go public about the Aberrants, his commitment to protecting every citizen will win out. He'll make damn sure everyone gets their hands on the suppressor. Mia, contact Claudia and ask for her location. We need to meet her as soon as possible. Let's say now, send message. She replied, authorizer. Have Claudia's location data now. Okay. This is not a way to get hold here. Let me go. Let me go. Thank you. I have something extremely important to give you, Claudia. I need you to deliver it to Kieran and tell him to do exactly as I say. What I'm about to say you are blueprints for a new type of suppressor, one that just recently passed the testing phase. Kieran needs to organize and mass produce these suppressors as well as their distribution of every single person on Ida. This needs to be done before we make our move on the smart
A
city.
suppressor? What's that?
It's a wearable device that prevents people from turning into aberrants so long as they avoid excessive omnium use. I didn't realize it was omnium use. Okay.
Where did you come across something like this?
Found it on the blueprint's hard drive. Gray Fox was able to extract the blueprints from it. Ah, nice cover. As a high-gross researcher, I've also looked over the blueprints for possible problems. I can assure you that they're
So
perfectly
Blue
safe.
Planet was able to develop something like this, huh?
Listen, I know you're sitting on a mountain of questions here, but we got bigger fire to put out right now. If we want our mission to Smart City to succeed, we need to make sure every Idian gets one of these suppressors. No time to waste if we want to produce and distribute these to everyone on Ida. It's our best bet for preventing any new aberrants from appearing.
Understood. I'll report all of this to Secretary General Kieran right away. Thank you, researcher.
And the story ends there. Oh boy. The key looks broken. Yippee. The key looks broken. Can we fix that? Oh, the key fixed. Well, you know, I mean, we were close to like 30 or so minutes. It's not that bad. I'll take it for what it is. Thank you guys for watching another Tower Fantasy stream that I haven't done in a very long time. It took 2 freaking months for this fucking patch, and now I gotta wait another full month now, because this patch just came out yesterday. So, just to see what happens next, I wonder what will actually happen though. Because for what it's worth, we just got to hope for the best. So I'm a little bit sad that there isn't really much to be done when it comes to the story. But man, waiting this on for this part does not feel good, I'm gonna be honest. One patch in between of nothing feels really bad when there's no story. It feels a bit worse than Genshin with that, because even though this game can have a lot more
My
content than
brother's such a
Genshin,
chatterbox.
it's just a problem I don't like to see. Well, I look forward to the next part, because my theory is we are either 2 parts remaining or 3. I don't expect Gethos Network to end any more than 3 more versions. So whenever the story continues, if it doesn't end in the next one, which my theory is that it's not going to, it's either going to end with 1 more part to the Gethos Network storyline, or it's going to take another patch. So we're 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 getting close to the end of this. That's the main point. I feel like we're getting really close to the end of this now. I keep forgetting that's there. I guess I should get that. Go over and get an SSR. Not expecting it. Oh! I finally got an SSR after like what 300, 400 pulls on this banner. I think it was something like that. I knew I was overdue for an SSR on this. Okay, I can end that on a good note. Oh, would you look at that? Claudia does look really fun for a physical unit. It's just the thing that sucks is I don't really want her that badly. If I wanted to upgrade physical, I probably would get an urge to get this character just because I think Claudia's freaking badass. She
Looks
looks
like Arthur's
badass in
in
this
trouble
form.
again.
I do think I should try to get her, but I don't have the pose anymore. I would have had a lot of dark crystals saved up if I didn't try for the. I wanted to at least try for the freaking outfit, but I'm always super short. I always get close to the end and then I can't get it, which really sucks when I end up pulling those gotcha puns.
Got it.
So that's gonna be the last time I pull in the gotcha puns. I just wanted to try for it. Oh, that time I'm pulling a banner. Except I do low-key want this character. 'Cause I think she's really freaking cool. The sword is dope. Learning about her past was a bit more than I swallowed for this one. I just wasn't expecting it. I thought we would hear from... What was her name again, bro? Meryl. The alternate version of Meryl. That's what I was trying to remember. This is real Meryl. The past Meryl, though. Who is this? What? Oh, that. I forgot about that. This character will never return. Pretty sure. No, yeah, give me this one. Give me this Meryl.
Ready for action.
Oh, this Meryl's so freaking cool. Every time I see her, she just looks incredibly hot, but, you know, she just looks so freaking cool. Well, speaking of Meryl, thank you, Meryl.
Ready for action.
Now she looks a lot like Nola with this outfit on, kinda.
Not too bad. I'll choose this one.
Best swimsuit in the entire game out of any character, I'm pretty sure. Even though I do have a soft spot for the other girls.
Oh, looking for trouble?
I never looked into Nola, which sucks. Now that she remembers everything, it's kinda...
Looking for trouble?
Wonder if she fights with a bike like a certain
Bike's loaded
character in
up and
another
ready to
game.
go. It's gonna be a crazy ride, so hang on tight.
Why are you looking at me? Is there something on my face?
Oh, there's a lot of something there.
Why are you looking at me? Is there some infiltration success?
And I'm done. Well, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Looking at